See, you thought there weren't too many ways to interact with your friends in Pocket Camp, and here this video is going on and on. Why hello there friends, it's Emma here, the Bookish Princess. Today we are going to be diving into the world of Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. As you can see, I just logged in and got my login bonus. So we've gone over lots of different tips for Pocket Camp, and today I thought we would chat about how to interact with your friends. Now, Pocket Camp is not like New Horizons. The ways you interact with your friends are slightly different. So in New Horizons, you can kind of play at the same time as a friend. Like you can visit their island and both of your little characters can run around together. It's not quite like that in Pocket Camp, but there still are some really fun ways you can see your friends' camp setups and you can help your friends out hugely during events and at certain times with certain goals. There's also a fairly new feature where you can send your friends presents. So today we're gonna go over all of that. So here I'll give you guys a quick tour of my campsite. I could not believe I got this temple element from the cookie. Look at how like the clouds are kind of hovering up above the rooftops. I have a little cafe over here. I've really been enjoying the garden event this month. We're going to be chatting about the garden event in just a second because your friends can actually help you out a lot during the garden event. But first things first, let's look at where you can find your friends and add friends, and that's under the social tab on the lower right. So here I can see a list of all of my friends. I can see their little profile pictures. I can send them a like, send them a stamp. So you see those little icons next to their photos. Those are all stamps that other people have left. So I can go ahead and add a 2021 stamp to Happy's photo. Here we could add maybe a little heart. As you can see, some people have had their photos up for a long time and have collected quite a lot of stamps. It's fun to be able to scroll back through and see the different stamps. If you like the reaction someone else left and you just want to kind of up it by one, you can just click that reaction and you're all set. But if you want to pick from the list of reactions, you just click react to photo. And you'll see there are a couple stamps. Some of them do change with the new year. You know, there are different holiday stamps at the top. The ones at the bottom, like the biggest bulk of stamps, are just for members. So that's if you do the $3 a month plan, or I think the $8 a month plan probably is also in there, then you can leave any of this long list of stamps. But you do still have that line up at the top, even if you play Pocket Camp for free and you're not in one of the memberships. So we know we can see our friend's photo by just tapping on the photo. If you want to update your own photo, you can just go into the camera mode at your campsite or at any of the little island locations in your camper. Here, let's go ahead and update our photo right now. All right, well, maybe we'll stand right here with the wolf, and that'll be a great spot for the picture. I'm just gonna go to the camera icon, so I can zoom out or zoom in. We'll zoom out so we can get a little bit more of the beautiful lanterns and everything. And of course, I can change the animals. So if you want to change the who's standing next to you, I do like the wolf, but oh, now it's no one. Let's see. Oh, now it's a mouse. Still the mouse. Now it's an anteater. All right, so what I was looking for though was how to change my own character's reaction. You have to tap on yourself to change your own pose. So lots of different poses. You can be radiant, you can be smug. The sound effects here when you change your expression are pretty funny. We can flourish. All right. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to change my own. You can be aggravated. Let's see, which one should we choose? Maybe we'll go ahead and do that radiant one. Okay. Well, that's pretty cute. Should we zoom in a little bit more though? Hold on. We're gonna make it a little bit tighter in. It's like how close? Cyrano and I enjoying the view. Well, that one's pretty cute. So we're just gonna set as fave photo, save to album. Go ahead and set. I think the photo album is only if you're doing one of those membership plans. So I usually do the $3 a month one, and I think you get 5 photos. So I'm gonna have to choose actually to replace one of them. As you can see, my 2021 photo had fireworks, because previously I had some fireworks, but that's okay. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and overwrite this one, and then that way it'll become my favorite photo right away. There we go. Super cute. So you can only update this once every 24 hours. I did have a couple stamps on my old picture, which now I will probably have lost, but I'm sure my friends will see the new one and give me some more stamps. I don't think you can give yourself a reaction. but I'm sure I will get some more of those soon. So some other information you can look at about your friends. If you tap on then, you can see how many kudos they've received. You can see their rank. You can see how many gifts you've given them. We're coming to gifts in just a minute. You can see their market box. Now let's say you wanted to add a new friend. For that, you want to go under search in the lower right hand corner. So Pocket Camp does have a feature where you can just kind of add random active players. If you don't know anyone in real life who plays it, or you haven't connected with a friend on the internet and so you don't have a friend code to add, then you can just use this recommended players and just here's a player. Oh, that's super cute. I can send Crystal a request, and hopefully they will accept it, and then they will show up in that list we were on before of all of your friends. Be ultra epic. That's a pretty hilarious name. Oh look, we can react to the photo right from the recommended spot as well. I can also see who has sent me a friend request. So I can go ahead, I can take a quick look at their information if I want first, and then if I want to accept, I can just say add friend, and then I'm all set. I have them as a friend. But if I want to send somebody else a friend request, what you want is enter an ID. So then you just need to get their ID number. Any player can find that under their profile, and then they just copy that and send it to you. I always feel a little bit awkward about just putting my ID out there on the internet. So you probably only want to share your ID with someone you know you want to be friends with. If you would like to add me as a friend, you could DM me your profile number on Instagram and I will add you. But yes, that enter an ID spot is where you can go to enter a specific friend's number. So we mentioned earlier that you can't play simultaneously with a friend, but you can still see what they're up to, even visit these friends. So if you tap on any profile, that visit player at the bottom will take us either to their campsite, garden, or cabin. The garden, again, we're coming to because you can help them out in their garden. But the campsite and cabin are fun. You could just wander around, get some decorating ideas, see how other people have done up their campsites and cabins. Wow, I love how she has Meringue as her buddy. Oh my gosh, this is so cute and cozy. Look at the hot air balloon and the couch, all the knitting things. Oh my gosh, Mary chilling on the cushions there. So yeah, it's really fun just to see how other people have decorated. Oh my gosh, I would love to get one of those books. I have never gotten one of those open pop-up storybooks. They're so beautiful. We have the train. Super cute, and I think actually right here, we can just tap that to check out the cabin. Aw, look at how cozy this is. They have a little chocolate cafe. That's pretty great. We can go upstairs. So yeah, you can see Ashley's little character is there, but she's not necessarily playing right now. But later on, she'll be able to see, oh, Emma visited my campsite. Oh my gosh, this is like a little cafe. Delicious. So to get back to our own campsite, we're just going to tap on that tent, and that will return us to our original location. Did they say Chevra's cookie is back in stock? I always get questions about where my character gets her blush, and it is from Chevra's cookie. Here, let's take a quick look. Quick fortune cookie break. We don't have any on the shelf. Those are the ones to go for. But here, let me tab through. Where is it? There it is. Chevra's Serene Cookie is where you can get the flushed cheeks makeup, and that's how you get the pink cheeks. I did splurge this month on, what's it called again? Cranston's Temple Cookie. This is where I got that beautiful little sunrise temple gazebo. Also where you get the radiant glow. So all that, the shiny lights coming from behind my head. Okay, so we know how to add friends, how to visit friends. You can see Happy has a little shovel icon next to her. That means she wants help at the quarry. So you always want to tap that to help your friends out so that they can get in and use the quarry, because then when you want to get in and use the quarry, you're gonna want them to help you out as well. So the quarry is right here, up on the map. Right now the reward is steel. There are always 2 different rewards every day in the quarry. Well, usually it's 2. Sometimes it's the same morning and evening, but it can switch halfway through the day. I would never use 20 leaf tickets to get into the quarry. I would always ask my friends for help. So you just need 5 of your friends to tap that button the way we did. And the game will let you ask for help from, I think, like 10 at a time. So we can ask for help from those 10 players, ask for help from another 10 players, and we can see when everyone has last played. So if someone has played 2 weeks ago, probably better not to ask them for help, because they probably won't be playing the game in time to lend you a hand. But yeah, so if I'll ask 30 of my friends for help who have played in the last 24 hours, and if I log back on this afternoon, I will probably have those five shovels to help me out, and I will be able to get into the quarry. The time you really want to use the quarry is during the Gyroid events. I've shown that event before in my Pocket Camp videos. It happens once a month. You have to go around and pick up the little gyroids from the ground, and when you collect a certain number, you can craft a certain item. They do appear just at the market, like on the island, at all the little locations in the game, but you will also find the gyroids as a quarry reward. So during that Gyroid event, you definitely want to ask your friends for help your friends get in their quarry, and then once you go into the quarry, you just break the rocks and you will get your reward. In this case, before 1 p.m., the reward's going to be steel, but if it was during a Gyroid event, the reward would be gyroids, so that would really help you collect those faster in order to craft all the items. Right now, when I'm recording this video at least, unfortunately today's the last day of the gardening event, but there will be another one next month. These events always repeat. It's 3 different types every month. There's the gardening event, the fishing tourney, and then the gyroid event. The fishing tourney, there's not a whole lot of ways you can help your friends. You can see like how they're doing and how many fish they've caught, but you can't really help them out the way you can during the gyroid event by helping them at the quarry or during the garden event. So right now we have some rare creatures visiting the garden. This is what happens during the garden events. You have to grow these special flowers and then collect all these little creatures. Now you saw a little character icon popped up over one of those flowers. This gold card fly came from Samantha. So you can help your friends collect more creatures by sharing them onto their flowers. So I'm gonna go ahead and capture all of the butterflies, or try to capture them. It's like a multi-step process with the gardening events. First, you have to get the seeds, like these special seeds for these special flowers. Then you have to plant them. Takes, I think, 3 hours for the plant to fully grow. Once it's fully grown, there's a chance a butterfly will appear on it. So after you've grown the flower, you might or might not get the butterfly to appear, and then you might or might not be able to capture the butterfly with your net. So as you can see, I had some pretty good success here. We only missed about 5 out of 20 butterflies. I do think that the capture rate for the garden events has gone way up. You used to be able to like do this and like maybe capture 4 out of 20, and it was so frustrating. And so you really needed your friends to help share creatures. It still is really great to have your friends help you out because you can complete this a lot faster. So we've captured our... Oh, so look, we did actually get to the last goal in the garden event. Here we go. Our last prize, the black stair dresser. That is so beautiful. I would have one of those in my own house, in my own room in real life. Thanks, Isabel. So as you can see, by capturing the butterflies, we earned certain rewards. So if I look under event info, I can see all of the tasks that I've cleared. When I collected 25 yellow card flies, I got the snow globe gift. When I collected, blue card flies, I got the Hanafuda cushion. So I can scroll back and see all of the things I collected by capturing card flies. A lot of the items you're going to get by capturing the creatures, but there is another way to get items, and that is by trading the flowers. So if I talk to Lloyd, I can see the exchange here, and I can exchange 60 purple shuffle blooms for a Hanafuda screen. I can exchange the red shuffle blooms for a lantern. So there are two things to keep track of here, really. The butterflies, the little creatures, it's not necessarily a butterfly every month. Sometimes, I think for Christmas, it was like a little present that would appear on the little flowers, which for Christmas weren't flowers, they were Christmas trees. They did a great job with all the design. Capturing the creatures gets us rewards, but we can also get rewards by trading our flowers. Sorry, I know this part doesn't necessarily have to do with interacting with friends, but here's just some tips to maximize your garden event play. The exchange ends at the end of the event. So you can see I only have 14 hours and 30 minutes left to get rid of my flowers. And after that, they'll just be flowers in my inventory. I won't be able to exchange them for items. So it's always a good idea right before the gardening event ends. Even if you don't really like the actual items like the lanterns and the cushions, which I think are super cute, but if you didn't care for them, you could scroll down here to the bottom and trade for flower food. And then you can use that in the next garden event to help you complete it faster. Anyway, to get back to how your friends can help you. In order for a friend to share a creature with you, they have to have an empty, full-grown flower in their garden. So right now, I have 20 full-grown flowers in my garden, and a friend, if they were sharing creatures, could share up to 20 creatures with me. What I will often do during a garden event is try to have 10 flowers growing, and then also 10 flowers that are empty, don't have any creatures on them. So then if I have a friend who's looking to share some of the creatures they've caught, they will see me in their list and they'll be able to share 10 creatures with me right away. So here I can just select 10 flowers to harvest, and then I just need to plant 10 seeds. So I'll go ahead and plant 10 more of those purple flowers. So yeah, you can see these are just new sprouts. They're gonna take another 3 hours before they've fully grown. So when I'm trying to share flowers, I actually don't necessarily use the share button in the garden. I'll actually just go back to my normal friends list, because you remember how we saw that one of our friends had the shovel and needed help. Well, I can also see right from this list who has empty flowers that I can share creatures with. There's actually a lot of information, the little icons on this list. So if we scroll back through, I can see Jude has a water icon, so I could water Jude's flowers. We'll go ahead and help Jude out, and I did get friend powder by watering the flowers. But let's see if there's anyone. See, we're nearing the end of the event, so I think people are wrapping up. People are maybe just, harvesting and then planting, collecting as many flowers as they can, and they're not necessarily, leaving the flowers open so that their friends can share. Oh, here's Evangeline. Hi, Evangeline. We can share some creatures with her. So I can see from her profile that she does have empty flowers, and then I can just tap on her picture, and then there's the button right there. I can share 20 creatures. So we'll go ahead and share 20 creatures, and if she logs in before the end of today, she'll see those in her garden. She'll be able to capture them and get some more rewards faster. And here you can see are the rewards we get for sharing. So if you need to get more flower seeds, sharing creatures with friends is a great way. Also, that friend powder. Friend powder is a fairly rare item in the game, and I just got 60 friend powder. So to help your friends, you should be sharing the creatures, but also you're getting these rewards. You're getting the seeds and the friend powder. So if you scroll back through your friend list, you can find friends who haven't necessarily played in a while, but you can actually still share your creatures with them. And one thing I'll often do at the end of a garden event, if I still have creatures that I haven't managed to share and none of my friends who are active need them, I'll go back and I'll find someone. So here's Starla, who hasn't played in a while, so she won't necessarily capture these creatures, but she only has one open flower, but I can go ahead and share one. I will get rewards by sharing them with her. It's kind of like with trading the flowers before the end of the garden event. You might as well share any extra creatures you have before the end of the garden event. You can get some rewards, get that friend powder. Really the fastest way in the game to get friend powder is the garden event. There are a couple other ways. I mean, you saw we got, I think, 1 friend powder for helping someone to get into the quarry. But here we're getting a ton more friend powder. You can really just rack it up a lot faster. And friend powder you're gonna need for some of Blather's treasure maps. Oh, and since it's the end of the event, we're not seeing this, but during the event, especially if you're sharing creatures with active friends, you want to pay attention to which creatures they want. Depending on which part of the event they're in, how far they've progressed, they might need different butterflies. So if they finish the early tasks in the event, they might not need yellow butterflies anymore, and that one might be grayed out. So definitely pay attention to that. And if a friend doesn't need yellow butterflies, do not share yellow butterflies with them. Only share the ones that they need. Be a good Animal Crossing friend, for sure. At the end of the event, Isabelle will collect all of the butterflies. So the butterflies you really want to get rid of before the end of the event if you want to get the rewards for them. The flowers, you won't be able to trade for items, but you can at least sell them after the event is over, or like give them as gifts to villagers. Yeah, I do actually have quite a lot of creatures left over at the end of this event, partially because that capture rate has gone up so much that I feel like people don't rely on their friends as much. They don't necessarily leave empty flowers. So it's hard to find friends with empty flowers sometimes. Okay, so we've been looking for the little butterfly icon, but you can see there are some other icons next to our friends. There's the little market box option, and there's also a little present or gift option. So if you see the marketplace, that means that your friend has something to sell. So under the friend tab, we've been going through our main friends list, but you can also go to visitors and you can see who has helped you in the garden, who has helped you, watered your plants, who's helped you get into the quarry, who has visited you, who has received a gift you sent, and then the next tab is sell items. So this is my market box. Now this is not like Nookazon. You cannot sell clothing or like actual furniture, but you can sell fish, you can sell fruit, you can sell bugs, you can even sell crafting materials, wood and cotton and steel. And then one more tab, I can look at other people's friend boxes. I can go to buy items. So here I can see what other people are selling. Happy has very kindly left her market box full of lemons. There are 3 special fruits in Pocket Camp: lemons, grapes, and lychee berries. You are only going to get one of those 3 fruits growing natively in your areas in the game. For me, it's lychee berries. For Happy, I would guess it's lemons. So she has filled her market box with lemons for others to buy, because I cannot go and pick lemons myself. I could go pick peaches, pears, apples, lychees, but lemons I can only get by buying them from a friend. Same with grapes. I can only get those buying them from a friend. So we'll go ahead and grab some lemons. Thank you, Happy. And now we can go and list some lychees so that our friends who are not growing lychees themselves can grab those. So there we'll get a perfect lychee for sale up there. There are actually 2 places you can sell items. You can sell them to your friends in the market box, or you can sell them yourself, just sort of to Timmy and Tommy maybe, within your inventory. So here I have some red snappers. I could put them in the market box, or I could just sell them within the game, and that converts them to cash right away. It's not another player buying them, it's just the Nooks maybe. It's a flat rate. I can sell them at 100 bells each. If you buy foreign fruit, such as lemons or grapes for me, or lychees, if you don't have those on your island, those you can sell. Look, a lemon sells for 600 bells each, whereas a lychee for me only sells for 10 bells each. So it is pretty great to be able to buy that fruit from a friend's market box and then resell it yourself through your own inventory, and then you're going to be making some bells. Now some people have put rare bugs and fish in their market boxes. Here you can see Rachel is selling a blue butterfly for 30,000 bells. I've never bought a rare item from a friend's market box just because The fruit you might need. There has been a set of goals where you had to like collect as much fruit as you could over like the span of 3 days, and you did have to get like say 30 lemons. So especially during little mini events like that, it's great to keep your market box full of fruit so that your friends can buy it and they can finish the goals faster and you can finish the goals faster. But those rare bugs and fish, like Jess here has a koi for sale for 8,000 bells. I've never seen an event within the game where like I would need to pay that much to get the koi. Chances are, if you keep on fishing on your own island, you will eventually catch a koi. It's not like you would ever have a villager asking for a koi. The villagers only ask for those normal bugs, normal fruit, and normal fish. So here we'll go to our map right now and we can see through Pete what some of our villagers are asking for. Eloise is asking for pears and apples. She would never ask for lemons and grapes. She wouldn't ask for one of those foreign fruits. And in the same way, I've never seen a villager asking for, you know, a rare, expensive bug or fish. So that's just me. I probably wouldn't bother buying the rare bugs and fish from the market boxes, but the foreign fruit are the best thing to buy. See, you thought there weren't too many ways to interact with your friends in Pocket Camp, and here this video is going on and on. There's one last way that you can interact with your friends, and this is actually brand new. This is the gift boxes that we've been mentioning. So the way to get to that is from your friend tab. You can see the gift. It's glowing yellow, which I think means, look at that, you have gifts you haven't accepted yet. So some people have sent us some lovely gifts. A snow globe gift, very nice. Look at that, we got some lemons. These gifts do contain your area's native fruit, so when you send it to a friend, they might get your native fruit, which is probably foreign to them. So here we'll send Doe back a snow globe gift. The gifts you collect through events or login bonuses. Go back to the gift tab. Looks like we have a couple more we've collected. Samantha sent us one. Thanks, Samantha. Oh, so lychee must be her native fruit. So we got a couple lychee. So we'll return the favor. Now you can see I've collected a number of different gift boxes. The lucky tangerine gift is kind of the most basic one, and that has like what our friends have been sending us, like just some crafting materials, maybe some of your native fruit. If you want to send someone a gift with a cookie, there are some gifts with cookies. The Gift Plus box is guaranteed to contain a cookie. The normal gift, that lucky tangerine gift, might contain a cookie. Then again, it probably doesn't. Before you can send your friends the really premium plus gift boxes, you have to have sent them a certain number of boxes total. So to send these game gifts or like the Gothic Royal gift or the boutique gift, let's look at the details. I have to send 10 more gifts to Samantha before I can send it to her. So I've sent her 20 already, so 30 gifts is how many I have to send. Luckily, I feel like they've been giving out the like normal gift boxes more frequently. So you can just collect those, and once a day, send your friend a quick gift, and then after say a month, send them 30 gifts. You'll be able to send them a really nice present where they're going to be guaranteed to get a cookie. Here, if we scroll back here, let's see who's someone that I've sent enough gifts to that I can send them something really nice. Here we go. We could send Club Dub. I'll send her the Lucky Tangerine. Gift Plus. And here we have a couple more gifts we can accept. Pin Lady. Oh, for the holidays, for Christmas and New Year's, they had these cute little gift boxes that didn't have, crafting materials. They just had cute little items. So the little fortunes, they had little Christmas cards in some of the gifts. Go send that one back. It is nice that after you've received a gift, you can use that return favor button to send them a gift back straight away and just pick one from your inventory and send it off. Aubrey has a very cute scarf. I did like those items. I decided to resist the scarves though. You can also sometimes get gift boxes from your camp caretaker if you have that $3 a month plan. Let's see if Gladys has has a box for us. Oh yeah, look at that. She got a nice fortune cookie gift box. So now we can send that to a friend. All right. Well, I think we covered all of it. We talked about the gifts, talked about the market boxes, talked about the quarry, talked about the garden and sharing. I hope you guys enjoyed today's Pocket Camp video. If you have any tips, any ways you love to interact with friends, leave them in the comments down below. You can check out my other Pocket Camp and New Horizons videos. I have a whole playlist. I'll leave that linked in the card up above. I hope you have a magical day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye, guys.